Good evening. My name is Jacqueline Narciso, and today's PowerPoint is going to be on a recommendation report. And the report is going to be on solutions on funding for massage therapy certificate program only students. So a little bit about me and what qualifies me to speak on this information is that I have attended 3 educational institutions. I have 2 trades obtained. I'm a pharmacy technician and also an esthetician in the state of South Carolina and North Carolina. Also, this is my second year attending Horry-Georgetown Technical College. I'm currently pursuing an associate degree in business administration with a concentration in massage therapy. And I also plan to pursue my fourth trade in the near future. So the problem for the reason why we had to do the recommendation report was to find a better way that we can improve the quality here at Horry-Georgetown Technical College. So the information few, if any, know about the available funding options outside of the South Carolina lottery tuition. Also, there's extra cost that is associated with um, the massage program. So that was another problem that students had. They were not able to afford the extra cost associated with the certificate program. There's also testing that's required, and it was difficult finding facilities that are inexpensive for required medical testing before acceptance into the program. And a lot of it was very expensive, and a lot of people didn't have insurance. Also, another problem was the books were on back order in the bookstore, so it took a while for students to get started on the assignment, so it kind of left people behind. And also, there's an option to either just do the massage therapy program, certificate program, or you could go for the full 2-year associate degree. And most students are not interested in an associate degree due to various reasons. And also, they just don't know that the massage therapy could be included inside the curriculum or a part of the credit hours for the business administration program. Okay, a little bit of background info. Costs not included in tuition. We have books, massage table, sheets, and other various items that are required to go along with the massage, and also medical testing that were required. Also, books and materials. Due to the fact that the books were on back order, they most students had to wait on doing assignments because they did not have the proper tools to complete it, and so it kind of left, them behind with doing work for that particular class. Also, the massage prep um, software was fairly expensive. It was one of the most expensive things that was required. The various medical tests that we had to take part in will be tetanus, MMR, which is measles, mumps, and rubella. We'd also have to do a 2-step tuberculin skin test, which detects if you have tuberculosis or not. Also, there was a need for a physical, uh, background check, and urine drug screen. Certain limitations were put on to the students. A lot of them had no medical insurance or medical coverage. Some were fresh out of high school, and a lot were not interested in pursuing an associate degree. They pretty much just wanted to get in and get out and be done with it, not realizing what, actually entails inside of the cost. And also, some medical testing was waived, others were not, and the ones that were not were the most expensive ones. And a lot of us had already had those vaccinations, so it was kind of difficult having to go and get those again. All right. So we went on to do a student survey. All right. So we interviewed Miss Heisker. Um, some of the things that she did say was that students should be diligent in their research and find out everything that they would need before they enter the program. Um, Most times when we're so anxious about things, we tend to rush and we don't do as much research as we should. And so we just sometimes make hasty decisions. So she basically was just like, um, just make sure you cover all your P's and Q's, you know what's what, costs associated with everything. I asked what was the success rate for students for last year, and it was 87% success rates in passing the program and moving on to receiving their massage therapy licenses. And I also asked her, did she think it would be a good idea to include book vouchers for students? She said that it would be a good idea, but it would be something that we would need to look into because some students already receive assistance, and so that would kind of mess up what they are eligible for. But it would be something that could be looked into. Okay. So some recommended solutions was to inform students upon entering of funding options and make sure that they really understand uh, what their options are and what is available to them. Another solution would be to provide students with a stipend or a book loan, which a book loan is available that you could apply for. But a lot of students, they don't really know that that's available. So it would be a good idea to, inform people about all of the options and not just for um, them to, look for themselves. Some cost savings, partner with a nearby doctor's office. Also waive most of the testing if they provided immunization records or past vaccinations. The measles, mumps, and rubella, I know for a fact that we've taken maybe 2 or 3 doses because, you could not go to school without those. So that would be an example of one of those vaccinations that we could have waived and just submit proof that those vaccinations were included or they were administered before. Also, as far as the books, provide digital copies of the workbook assignments and also give student handouts with the important and required information. One of the books that were required was a workbook. So what they probably could do is just give us, those pages out of the workbook until we were able to get ours. Also, keep the assignments open during the first 4 weeks until the students receive their books. That way they could, if they had to share books with someone, they could still be able to do the assignments on time, and then they won't be penalized for it. So, to summarize, we informed the readers of a specific problem, reported the findings during research, and offered solutions to the dilemmas most students are facing. Problems: student not made aware of funding options, and a lot did not know that business administration, massage therapy could be included into the business administration. 65% of the students did not know about the additional funding options. The faculty opinions: be diligent in your research and find out everything that you will need before you enter the program so that you are well aware of what the cost would be, and then you could go from there. Also, another possible solution, another opinion was that 80% success rate, of passing to move on to the massage therapy license. Some solutions would be to give students a book stipend, also partner up with a local testing facility, and keep assignments open for 3 weeks. And so this concludes this portion of my presentation. Thank you very much.